Hello, my name is Sarah Clark and welcome to the next video of Power to the Plurals. In this video, I want to talk with you about the topic if alters can die, if they can pass away. This is a sensitive topic, so I want to start this video by explaining that everyone has different experiences when it comes to DID, their parts, their alters, their inner world, and all the other experiences that come with DID are different between systems. For most people, death is a scary thing on its own. And so what I tried to do with this video is to give you some comfort and some ease. And I want to ask you to watch this video with your protectors and that your littles are in a safe place and that kind of thing, because I think this subject is just too hard, too difficult, and can bring up a lot of emotions. So please make sure you are in the right headspace to watch this video as well. Thank you for putting in the effort to stay safe. The very short answer though is no, alters cannot die. Do I have research on that, a study, anything scientific? No, I wish I had. I wish someone would see us as important enough to study that. I also think it's not something that we and many other systems want to be studied about though. So there are two parts to that story, I guess. But what I can share is that what I've seen in my own support groups, in other support groups for the DID that I'm part of, and also in my own life, in my own experience, the short answer is no, alters cannot die. That being said though, we know that there are some systems who have reported that their alters did die. And we have also seen posts of people who have experienced a death-like sensation or feeling or experience, and they can't find the alter anymore, the part anymore that they believe have died. I don't want to diminish that. I don't want to say that's not true, not at all. All I'm saying that in general, it's unlikely that alters truly die unless the body dies. And that's a whole different sensitive topic that I'm not going to go into in this video. In our system, we have also experienced parts dying, or what we perceived as dying. Later on though, we found out that those alters were what we call dormant. So they were not consciously aware of our current life, and we were not consciously aware of them either. And they were not aware of us. They were in stasis or maybe in like a mental coma. And so we could not see them like in the inner world. We could not hear them. We could not communicate with them. And so we thought they had passed away. And later they came back once we found ourselves in safety again. And we were out of the abusive situation that we were faced with when this all partake. We found those alters back. Hi, my name is Sarah. I just wanted to include my own input here. So I've been dormant multiple times. I go dormant unexpectedly when things become too overwhelming when I'm hosting. And so I've been dormant a couple of times because of that, because things went really wrong in our life, like when we didn't get the house that we were promised, for example, and we were afraid we would again be homeless. That's the moment when I went dormant. But I always came back and like without being consciously aware of it. So I didn't realize that we got a new house, but I came back anyway, which was remarkable. And then because I was hosting, it became, annoying and hurtful for the rest of the system if I disappeared just like that. So what I did is that I wrote a document with all the important information about our life. So like our bank account information and what bills need to be paid, when our son has his sports day and his theater class, and all those things that we need to take care of on a daily or weekly basis. I wrote that all down. And so if I would go dormant, they would have that document to refer back to know what needed to happen in our life. And so that has really helped us. And then the last time I went dormant, I tried so very hard to kind of plan it, because I already felt it coming, like I felt myself disappear. And so very quickly, luckily with a lot of help from the rest of my system, we arranged a system where other people would take over hosting and I could just go dormant and heal from the pain that I experienced. And so being dormant for me, when I experience dormancy, I don't notice it. I'm not consciously aware of it. I don't know how long I'm gone. I don't know that I'm gone. I just come back, and to me it's like nothing changed or happened. Or we have an alter that is able to do that very well, so she always helps me to gain back information of what I missed. Another part in our inner world is what we call Summerland, and we have a video on this in our Inner World series, which you can find there. Summerland is what we experience as a heaven-like place, to use that word. This is a place where in the past, when we were little, when we were growing up, like children, no one has gone there ever since we were adults, I guess, let's put it like that. But during the abuse as a child, and this is what we heard from those alters, right? So during that abuse, there was a moment where they felt they could not handle it anymore. They could not take it anymore. They could not survive anymore. And instead of our mind splitting off, or right, splitting off, we don't say that word, but instead of our mind creating a new alter, that alter went to Summerland. And so many years later, in our adult life, we found this place called Summerland in our inner world, and we found the alters there. And they all believe that they have died. They believe they are in a afterlife situation. They cannot front, as far as we know. They do not front. They have no need to front. They are extremely happy in the place where they are. They are without pain, both physically and mentally. They feel safe. They're being well taken care of by the caretakers in that place. But they are very much alive, right? So they live there. They perceive that is a heaven-like situation. But they are breathing and walking and talking and living their life there. So have they really died? I don't think so. I think this Summerland is a place in my inner world, so not necessarily a heaven outside of me or an afterlife outside of me. It's internally in my own inner world. And so based on that, I feel that even though those alters perceive they have died, and they might have experienced a death-like sensation or experience, they are still alive. And for them, I am very glad and grateful that they are safe, that they are happy, that they are worry-free, that they are pain-free in every sense possible. And it was a very healing experience to learn about this. This is such a sensitive topic, and I'm holding my heart. I'm so emotional about this. They are happy and they are safe, and that is what comforts me. But it's also sad to me that those parts still believe that they have passed. We've tried to explain to them that they are alive, but they can't comprehend that concept at this time. I'm unclear if other systems who have experienced death in their system have the same experience, or if they might one day find something similar in their inner world. I don't want to diminish those other people or their truth or their experience, not at all. Neither do I want to diminish the people in my own system who experience this. We have some people who adult parts in our castle systems, in our main system, who very much grieve over some of the alters that are in our Summerland. And so I don't want to diminish anyone's truth with this video. Thank you so much for watching this complicated and difficult emotional video. We tried our best to, not go overboard with our emotions. We will probably cut some things out, but we hope you learned something new. And if you did, please let us know down below in the comments. And if you have a different experience and you want to share that here on YouTube, please feel free to let us know down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. See you next Thursday for the next educational video, and we hope you also enjoy our Meet the Alter series on Sundays. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.